Today we are going to talk about partial fraction decomposition. Partial fraction decomposition. But before talking about that, I need to mention one thing first. Is like I have one fraction. I want to combine them together. Let's say I want to combine these two fractions together. How can we do that? This is easy. We just multiply the denominator together. We get we just do it like this. This is easy. And we do some expansion. We end up getting x squared plus x minus 6 over 4x minus 8 plus 3x plus 9. And then after some simplification, we will get 7x plus 1. Cool. So, what is partial fraction decomposition? It is easy. All of it is just you are given this fraction, and then we want to return it into this state. We are given this state. We want to decompose it into this state. So how can we do that? Whether or not a fraction can be further decomposed, we look at its denominator. If its denominator is two factors multiplying together, then it is always possible to decompose it like this. We can decompose into two fractions. So let's say our job is just to figure out what is the numerator. So how can we do that? Let's look at an example. 7x minus 23 divided by x squared minus 7x plus 10. Now since we will have the denominator, we will need it to be two factors, so that we have to factorize this. Do the easy cross method. We get x minus 2, x minus 5, isn't it? And then over 7x minus 23. So now this state should be possibly right into this state. Our job is just to figure out what is A and B. So how can we do that? It is easy. Just find out some constant of an identity. I think primary student knows how to do it. We combine these two together. Multiply this by this, plus multiply that to that. Now this denominator cancelled out. We end up getting 7x minus 23, identical to a x minus 5 plus b x minus 2. Now since this is an identity, regardless what x is, this is always true. So if we need to find out a and b, we need to make one of the term disappear, so that it ends up become a linear equation with one unknown, which can be easily solved. So how can we do that? If I want to solve for A, I want B to disappear. It is easy. By substituting x to be 2, this will be 0, and then 0 multiplied by B will make B disappear. So we get 2 minus 23 equal to 2 minus 5 plus 0. 14 minus 23 equals negative 3a. So what is this? Negative 9 is equal to negative 3a. A is negative 3. Cool. So now we'll find out B. B, if we want to find out B, we'll hope A disappear, so that we can substitute x to 5, so that A will disappear. We end up getting B 5 minus 2, and then 35 minus 23 is just 12, is equal to 3b. B is 4. Cool. So that our conclusion is 7x minus 23. This guy can be decomposed into this. This is our answer. So now if we want to check it, we just combine them together, see if it is this. Let's do another question. This guy. How can we do that? First, we will want the denominator be 2 multiples, so that not identical. We will factor that out. Do some simple cross method. It is minus 2 plus 2 minus 3, and then the numerator will keep the same. So now we will have to find out the constant, the numerator I mean, equal to this guy plus this guy. So how can we do that? It is easy. Left hand side, keep it as the same. Right hand side, we will want to combine them, so that the new denominator will cancel out. Now this cancel out, we can get this result. So now if we want to solve for A, we will hope B to disappear. So we want this term to be 0. So how can we do that? Easy. Substitute x to negative 2, so that this will be 0. Is equal to A negative 5. So that the left hand side will be 29 minus negative 6, so that is plus 6. We end up getting 35, and then negative 5a, so that we can see that A is equal to negative 7. So now we want to find B. How can we do that? We will want A to disappear, so that this should be 0. So we can substitute x to 3. we can get this 0 plus b, 3 plus 2. 29 minus 9 is just 20, equals to 5b. b is equal to 4, so that our conclusion will be this guy can be decomposed into x plus 2 over negative 7, x plus x minus 3 over this. Cool. And this is our answer. If you want to check it, you just combine them. So this is the end of our video. This is what partial fraction do.